So this video is going to be showing you the calendar feature of SeeSaw and how you can use it both as a teacher and how your students can use it as well. So right now, this is your traditional journal page. So at the top up here, it says journal. This is just your feed of where all of the activities and all of the messages that you post would end up right here on the journal. So right now you can see that what's toggled are these three little lines, and beside it is the calendar. So right now the three little lines are toggled, which is just your main feed. So I'm going to show you the teacher end first, and then I'll kind of explain the student end. So as a teacher, what you can do is you will be able to, if I assign a writing activity and I assign it to all 25 of my students, in this journal, I'll be able to continue to scroll down and then see all of those 25 writing activities, which is one way of assessing. I could then comment, I could I could leave voice comments. So one way of commenting and checking students' work is to go through your main feed and scroll all the way down and check all of them that way. You could also go up here to the calendar option and select the day that you want to check the items from. So for example, on May 1st, here's 25 items that were submitted to me. So if I click on just that day, now I have access to what every student has sent me as far as their writing answers, or their assignment rather. So right here, this is nice because I can see, first of all, just kind of a screenshot version of what kids did or did not complete it. You can also click on the item and then you can go ahead grading it that way. But this just kind of gives you an overview of who did it quickly. You can tell who did or did not do the activity. And then again, this might be easier for you to go through and click on each student one at a time to kind of grade or leave your comments. So as a teacher, this is nice because all of your items are in one place instead of having to scroll throughout the journal. So as a student, the same thing goes. So as a student, their main journal right here, they would see the same thing. So they would, right here where the daily agenda is posted, they might see an agenda, they might see their math, their writing, or their ELA activities for them to complete. They could either scroll through, complete the math activity, scroll through, complete the ELA activity, or if you would rather them be trained and learn how to go directly to the calendar, the same thing for students, except for they're not going to see 25 activities. This is the teacher view. So when a student would click on the day, for example, if they log on today, July 23rd, they would see that there were no activities posted today. So they can't click on this day, there weren't any activities posted. If they log on and it's July 9th, and then they see that there's an ELA, a math, or a writing activity, it would say right here in this blank space, 1 item or 2 items or 3 items. That way they know that when they log on July 9th, they could click on the calendar, click on the date, and then complete the activities that way. So that's, again, just kind of a personal preference, which you would prefer, if you would rather scroll through the journal and look at each item individually, or if you would rather go to the calendar and then grade all of them at one time or see all of them at one time. It's going to be the same thing for the students. It's just a personal preference for them, whether or not they want to complete everything in their journal for that day. Again, their journal is just kind of this feed. So their journal would just be a long feed of items, or if they would rather go to the calendar view. But those are your two options there.